Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. I am today going to be making a Christmas card for you, and I'm going to be using the Winter Woods stamp set and the In the Woods framelits dies. This stamp set has been around for a year or two now, and it's been carried over in the annual catalogue. This time of year we can sometimes lose track of, we can get bogged down with what's in the autumn winter catalogue, and it's easy to forget that we do actually offer Christmas bits in the annual catalogue. So you'll find this on page 71. The stamp set costs £21 and the dies are an addition to that for you, so you can see that there. I'm going to be using the garden green combination, and we've got some braided thread there, so you'll see me use those in a bit. So just pop those to one side. So I'm starting with a C6 card base which measures 10.5 centimetres by the length of an A4. So we're just going to score that in the middle. So at 14.9 centimetres, that folds nicely in half. Okay, so to start with, we're going to leave this card base quite blank to start. I've got here a piece of perfectly plaid DSP, which comes as a 6x6 inch stack in the autumn winter catalogue. I've cut this down so it measures 3 inches across, so I just need to trim that down so it's the width of the card. Now that's roughly 4 1/8 across. So we'll just take that there like so and stick that down. These two colours look really lovely together. Actually, I'm going to trim that down ever so slightly, a little bit more. It's a little bit too thick. So we're going to take that down to 2 inches. That's better. So we're going to pop that on there like so. You can see on the other side it's the lovely it's got the gold leaf through it as well, which is really, really pretty. But I just want this to be a little bit plain. Not all Christmas cards have to have some sparkle. Excuse my finger, my new trimmer came this morning and I've bitten my finger already. I'll be demonstrating that at a later date for you. And then I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock and I'm going to cut that down so it's a nice square. I think I'm going to take that down so it's 3 inches by 3 inches. And that in theory is going to go on my card like so. And we're going to use this large Christmas tree stamp. And we're going to attach that. I've got just a spare piece of Whisper White here. So we're going to stamp that in garden green onto our piece of Whisper White. Just making sure we've got good coverage all the way across. I'm just going to stamp that down here because we're going to die cut it out. Like so. Isn't that pretty? I really like this Christmas tree. It's like a real Christmas tree to me. So I'm just going to pop those to one side and bring the big shot in. So in here we have a couple of different dies. We have this lovely outline die which goes around the Christmas tree. So we're going to use that to start with. Just bringing my big shot in. So we'll just place this around the Christmas tree so it leaves a nice white border. Run that through. Yep, that's cut. Just pop that back to one side. Okay, so we'll bring our Christmas tree back in. I'm actually going to pop that down there. So to start, we'll stamp the sentiment up there. I'm just going to grab my cherry cobbler ink pad because we want it all to match. Okay, so we'll just bring in a bit of cherry cobbler. And this one says, "Thinking of you this season," which is a really lovely Christmas sentiment. So we'll add that to the bottom. Now this sentiment we're going to add with dimensionals. It's lovely and quiet this morning. I've had a lovely morning. Just attach that there so it's roughly in the middle. And then we've got our Christmas tree here. I could put it in the middle, but I'm not feeling it. Now before we do that, I'm going to add a little banner, a little border. So this is the ribbon border punch, and I've cut here a piece of silver foil. It actually measures 2 inches, no, 1.5 inches wide. So to do this, we're just going to move. I like to add this so it starts in the middle. Can you see that? It's just in the middle. And punch down. And you get this lovely border effect. And then what you do is you line up the pattern on this side and punch again, and you get the continuous punch there. So I think we can do just one more. These are really handy, these border punches. Lovely. So then we'll just snip that off. I don't want to use too much, this I just want to use it as a little bit of an extra detail. And this I'm actually going to attach so that it's under there. Can you see that? It's quite effective. Now to do this, I'm just going to add a little bit of Tombow. Now I should have stuck this on first, but I didn't. And then all we do is we snip that off at the edges, one there, and one there. So we'll just make sure that's stuck. This is how not to add this detail to your card. There we go, that's better. So that's stuck on there. And then we're going to add our little Christmas tree just here like so. And we're going to put some dimensionals on the bottom of that. So we'll just bring those back in. You can see I'm using all the little strips of dimensionals on mine. And then we'll just add a little bit of Tombow at the top to stick it to the main bit. There we are. And then to finish that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a little bow of the braided linen trim it is. We'll just cut a bit of this off. Peel this little bit of sellotape off that secures it. This is when I realise I can't tie a bow because I've hurt my finger, but let's hope it works. Yep, not too bad. I've tied a worse bow. That's it. I'm just going to add this little bow just there. This ribbon actually ties really, really nicely. Oh, that one's too short. And to add that to our card, we're just going to use a little glue dot. Which I will just grab from my magic box. So all we do is we add a little glue dot to the other side of the bow and peel it off, and then we're going to pop the bow just there like so. So there is our finished Christmas card on the outside. What I would do for the inside is I would take a piece of Whisper White. Now this actually measures 10 centimetres by 14.4 centimetres. That just sticks in the middle of our card. So we'll just use a bit of Tombow again to finish. And then for this I'm going to show you a really nice little trick. I'm just going to stick a piece of this across this corner. So just add your glue here. Stick that on there like so, and then once you turn it over, we're just going to trim that off so it matches the corner of the card. One. It's a nice way to bring the DSP into your design. So you have a cute little corner like that. and that's it. So there is our Christmas card. So we've got Thinking of You this season, a nice die cut Christmas tree, really quick, really simple, a bit of DSP, a nice bow to finish, and then inside you've got plenty of space to write. So that's the Christmas card I've done for you today. Thank you everyone for watching. All of the products that I've used can be purchased from my online shop. You'll find the details of how to get there in the details section of this blog post, and I will see you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.